we were making enormous progress, and I would argue world historical species scale progress towards eliminating racism and bigotry over the last 100 years in the United States of America. What we have in the United States of America, we should not take for granted, because we have so many people from different racial backgrounds, religious backgrounds, ethnic backgrounds, living very closely together here in this country. And yes, there are many times we feel divided. There are times when there is tension. But over the years, that has improved significantly. What's up on my screen right now is a 538 article that shows how attitudes towards racism and inequality have shifted in the United States over time. So, for example, here, this one is the question in surveys: would you vote for a Black person for president? Southern respondents who said yes, assuming the candidate was qualified and nominated by the respondents' party. Among white respondents, that went from just under 75% around the 1970s all the way up to almost 100% by 2010. We have the question posed to Southerners: what explains inequality between Blacks and whites? Southerners who answered that it was inborn inability went from around 30% of white respondents all the way down to almost 0% of white respondents from the 80s to the mid 2010s. Is it okay to discriminate in home sales? This is actually of all US adults who say a homeowner should be allowed to refuse to sell a potential buyer based on race. That went from, get this, 75% of white respondents in the mid 70s all the way down to just a quarter of white respondents in the mid 2010s. Still too high, of course, still too high, but enormous progress. And this is right when the Southern Poverty Law Center is going pedal to the metal, turning the screws on conservative groups and telling everyone that people who disagreed with them on trans issues, gay marriage, Islamism, immigration, like hawkish immigration groups, that they were racist, hateful extremists, and giving the mainstream media basically permission to publish that over many years.